Yo, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode here on Aloha Android. My name is Tito. Welcome. Yes, I know. Timer was basically set ahead. However, yeah, let's just kind of jump right into it. So first off, I do want to give shout outs to the members of the channel. Thank you guys so much for being a member of the channel. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. You guys are awesome for being part of the team. And yeah, definitely will show my gratitude. I got something in the works coming this January for you guys at the start of the year. So be expecting something pretty cool for you guys. Also, if you guys want to support the podcast, this is probably one of the best ways to do it. If you do not want YouTube to take a percentage of that, which I totally understand, link right there to the PayPal. You guys can do a one-time monetary donation, but the biggest way that supports the channel is simply just by smashing that like button and sharing this across your social platforms. That definitely helps. And if you want to follow me on my social platforms, speaking of them, here are the handles itself. Actually, I'll be updating these here because things have been kind of changed around, so let me update them. But we got lots to talk about, okay? So, of course, the T-Vision thing, that's going to be a discussion. Also, which pixel of the 2020 lineup is right for you? We'll kind of talk about that. And then also Immortals Fenyx Rising, something that I do want to share with you guys. Had the chance to demo it yesterday. And so, say what's up to Joe Azra. What's up? Thanks for being here. Gene, as always, happy Halloween too. I love that. I love that avatar. We are not far away from Halloween, so definitely on the rise for that. So hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Got Gene in here. We got Tech for Your Needs. Hello, folks. What's up? What's going on? Manuel Esparza. What's up? Okay. Here in a little bit, as I'm waiting a little bit for people to come in. Just kind of making some minor adjustments here. But yeah, waiting for people to come in, and we'll definitely kind of go over the whole T-Vision thing. If you guys caught the Uncarrier event, if you guys missed it, don't worry about it. We're going to watch it together. That's right. I'm going to be playing it here live here in just a second. Just waiting for more people to come in. And so in the meantime, while I wait for more people to come in before we actually react to this Uncarrier move, this T-Vision, and kind of go over it. First of all, I just want to talk about, what pixel from the 2020 pixel lineup is right for you. This is a question that is circulating quite a bit when it comes to those people who actually are opting in for the Google Pixels, and they're not entirely sure which Google Pixel should they go for. You got the Pixel 5, which is priced at $699. You have the Pixel 4a 5G that's going to launch in November. That's going to go for $499 just for the sub 6 version, and then $599 for the millimeter wave supported version from Verizon. And then you also have the Pixel 4a. It's a question to be asked quite a bit. And the Pixel 4a is priced at $350. A lot of people are still on the fence about which should they go for. What's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you for being here. Good morning, Kathy, my dear. How you doing this morning? Shouts out to you and your husband. You guys are awesome. We also have KJ Wild One in here. Yeah, what up, Tito? What up? So just real quick, as we're waiting for Steam to pick up a little bit in here, and then we'll kind of we'll watch the T-Vision event. It's already streamed already, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys already watched it, but I'm gonna watch and react to it. So right now we're just kind of focusing on the pixels real quick, and this is just a real quick subject to really kind of go over here before we move on to the next two things that I want to talk about. And really, when it comes down to the 2020 lineup of pixels, they're not too far apart as far as to expect any sort of like major differences. Normally you would have like a mid-ranger, which is what Coffee 7 was talking about yesterday. You would have like a mid-ranger, then you would have a total premium flagship. And this year, that's not the case. We know this already. Of all the Pixel news that has been talked about, I've been covering, I've been speaking about. I'm sure some of you guys are pretty tired of me talking about the Google Pixels, but really it's down to pricing, and it's down to network compatibility to an extent, right? If you're one that is chasing 5G and you absolutely must have 5G, well then the Pixel 4a is out of the question. It's now knocked off the table, and you really only have two options: the 4A 5G and the 5. But it's actually three options though, because the 4A 5G has two variations to it: the sub 6 only, and then the millimeter wave sub 6 combination at $599. For that one, $499 just for the sub 6 only variant. And so you really have to just kind of determine which one actually works best for you. Like which one do you connect to more? Which do you have more available for you in your area? And 5G is growing. It is growing, and to some people, it's not super important to have right away. My mom worked last night. Oh, okay. Um, let's see. I'm well. Thanks for the hubby shout out. Did you read the Pixel 5 is having NFC and Google Pay issues? Yes. I'm actually going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm doing more research on it to just kind of find out if anyone has actually figured like how many devices are affected, and then obviously, you know, what Google intends to do about it if Google is actually considering that. So Tito, am I living next week? A week? Am I living next week? A week has passed, bro? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm not technically understanding your question. Leaving T-Mobile today, but figured I'd check out what I won't be missing. Oh, yeah. Am I moving next week? Okay. I found some options. I have to wait just to see, like, we've already put in our applications for the places that the three top places that we liked, and obviously we have to pay administration fees and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? It's kind of like how the rental market works nowadays, right? So that way, if you're not a candidate that best fits to rent that property, they still made money off of you, right? Like a $40 or $50 application fee, $199 administration fee, and then anywhere between a $200 or $300 hold on the property while they run your application. That they make some money on you. I mean, the hold fee comes back to you if you're denied to rent the place. You get that back, but the administration fee and the application fee they keep. This is kind of stupid. How that works out. Oscar, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, we're going to be talking about T-Vision here in a little bit. Let's see. Which area? Peoria or Mesa? So actually, two of them are in West Phoenix. One of them is in South Phoenix. So, well, I know you. Do you live around this area? Do you live around Phoenix? Just out of curiosity. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, just a real quickness on that. Yeah. So when it comes to between the pixels or whatever, like if 5G doesn't matter to you at all whatsoever, and you want to save a ton of money, then the 4A is going to be a viable option. It's going to be great. It's going to work great. Lots of good things about the Pixel 4A. People are loving it. There hasn't been a lot of issues reported. There has been just one that I've heard of, and that is obviously the overheating. People are reporting that when doing certain things on the Pixel 4A, that it kind of gets a bit warm. Other people are reporting that has not happened to them. So when I get my Pixel 4A next week, I am going to really just kind of put it through its paces to see what triggers it to actually heat up. And you know what? Phones heat up when you really, really use them for intense things. So I'm going to try to find out what that is that causes that. Let's see. Nicholas Gamer. What are your channel lists for each T-Mobile Live package, and can add on Vibe also to T-Mobile Live? Yeah, we're gonna go over that. We're actually gonna, if you watch the event, that's cool. For those that missed the event, I'm actually gonna live stream. Well, I'm gonna play it here in a little bit and react to it. It's not that long of an event, and then we'll go over the packaging and whatnot, what you get for it. I mean, obviously T-Mobile's going after the satellite cable companies and that type of thing. So no, but I'm just saying because I heard some areas over there are not very safe. I mean, yeah, my whole goal. So just so you guys know, I'm actually doing two different moves. The move that I'm doing right now is actually to get away from Central Phoenix area for just at least 1 year. By 2022, I am moving out of the state of Arizona, so I'll be living in the Midwest, closer to my dad, closer to my younger brother. I'll be living in Oklahoma. I'm actually moving to the heart of the country. Moving to Oklahoma, in a small town where my kids can grow up and have a better shot at education. Schools there are really, really good. And of course, since it's a small town, which means that teachers have, less students to have to handle, which means that they can, work with all their students and give them all the attention that they need for better growth. So I heard AT&T is king over there. It is. It is. My dad is on it. Verizon, AT&T are really dominant in Oklahoma. What are specs for the T-Mobile Hub Android device? We're gonna get all into that here in a little bit. I'll answer all that here in a little bit. We're taking it a step at a time. All right. So yeah. Anyways, just to end up the little topic with the Google Pixels, if you absolutely want the most features out of everything, the Pixel 5 is going to be your option. However, I would say with the Pixel 5, wait, because like with every Pixel lineup, there's always some sort of issue that happens, and so yeah, I don't know that. I think honestly, to Google out there, I think your Team Pixel team should be Team Pixel team as in beta, right? Like you put the device in their hands for a couple of months to see what type of issues happen, so you can correct those issues before you actually launch the phone. So like if you can get, and this is just directed to Made by Google, but if you can get your scheduling right and have these devices built out, say by Q1 of the year, and then hand those devices out to Team Pixel members and let them use it. Yes, put them under embargo, but let them use it and see what kind of things happen, both software and hardware, so they can report back to you. And then you can have these issues corrected by day of launch. So when you launch the phones, there's no issues at all. Like that's what I think Team Pixel should be. Like I wouldn't mind if I was part of Team Pixel. I wouldn't mind. Of course, I can keep a secret. Of course, I can keep my mouth shut. And I wouldn't mind beta testing these phones to see what type of issues happen. That way, they're not happening to consumers when consumers buy them. I think that should be the best move for Google. That'll be a different topic to talk later on this week. So anyways, let's see. Let me just catch up with some of these comments here before we move up. Your schools in Oklahoma don't have school on Friday, only Monday through Thursday. I don't know because I don't know how the scheduling is right now because of what's happening in 2020. But before the pandemic and everything, they had schools Monday through Friday. My little brother and sister went to school over there. Like the town that I'm moving to is in the southwest of Oklahoma. I'm not moving to Oklahoma City. I'm not moving to a major city area. Like I'm moving to a small town. I don't know about that. I'll have to look into that. It depends. Let's see. It snowed over there, Oscar. Yeah, everyone else is saying that. Hey, what's up, Latrell? What's going on, man? Mark from Google said that they're currently limited on Pixel stock, but he thanks you for the recommendation. I got you, bro. Like network apps. Say, Latrell, what's up? Hey, what's going on? But yeah, anyways, yeah. So that's. But hey, Latrell, maybe you could pass this onto your Connect though. Maybe they should reconfigure how Team Pixel is and have Team Pixel members get the phones in beta usage months before launch, so that way they can test out both hardware and software before Google launches these phones. So then that way issues like raised screen or NFC issues can all be patched and fixed before they even launch the phone. I would say that's a definite thing that Google should be doing. All right, but yeah, just pass that recommendation on to Mark. We'll really appreciate that, and maybe Made by Google can consider that, so that way Google Pixels aren't launching to consumers and then having issues when consumers are buying them. It would protect Google's representation. Their reputation. Snow coming here on Friday. Not sure how much though. Yeah, a lot of places starting to snow. Latrell got a little bit of snow. So, anyways, guys, let's look at this T-Vision thing, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. And after that, I will show you guys my me playing the demo of Immortals Fenyx Rising. Which is a really, really cool game. I'll talk a little bit about it, but yeah. Yeah, no, I know, but some some people reported it, Latrell, like 250 people have reported it, and then also I just found out today that there was actually some issues with Google Pay and NFC, and then Kathy also found out about that too. So, anyways, all right, let's go check this out. Yeah, so if I don't see your comment, don't get mad. I'll I'm gonna set this up so that way we can all watch it together. Um, kind of skip through a lot of the stuff, so I'm gonna full screen this so you guys can see it, and let's kick it off. And I want to get ahead of this. Jeez, how much stuff did they? Okay. There it goes. Really? 8 minutes of music.
Okay. Ready for this?
Yep.
Hey, that's Zoe from I Love You Man.
It's a structural change in how this industry does business because we're changing wireless for the better.
We're now delivering on exactly what we said we would do, to build the best 5G network in the nation.
What we create is an experience with a network capability that's never been seen anywhere in the world.
All right, this is like very cinematic.
Hey everyone, Mike
so
Siebert
this should
here.
be interesting.
I'm coming to you from T-Mobile's Bellevue, Washington headquarters to announce our latest Uncarrier move. Today, we're announcing the launch of T-Vision, a set of brand new streaming TV services available on your mobile devices and TV nationwide starting next week. And there's never been a better time to do it because TV has really never been better or more relevant than today. We're staying home more and we're watching more. 74% more year over year. It's one of the ways we're getting through this incredibly challenging year. And you know what? Even though this year has been a challenge, your T-Mobile team hasn't stopped. We've been
Okay, I know that 2020 hasn't been the best year, and they're saying it's a very very incredibly challenging year. I don't know if it's just me. You guys can answer this in the comments real quick. Were you guys tired of everyone just like really referencing what we're going through? This whole pandemic. I mean, I'm like tired. I hear it in stores all the time. Sorry, I know it's annoying. I paused right now for that, but I just had to say that.
Heads down, keeping our customers connected and working to deliver T-Vision. And I am so happy to be able to share today's big Uncarrier news with you because people love TV, but they sure don't love their TV providers. And that's why we're doing so much more than just launching an incredible TV experience.
I'll post your comment there.
We're taking the Uncarrier fight beyond wireless and straight to the cableopoly. You know, those big cable and satellite TV companies that people everywhere are so tired of? Because really, if ever there was an industry that needed an Uncarrier overhaul, it's cable and satellite TV. I mean, it's no secret why these companies are dying. They treat their customers so badly. People have had enough of 2-year contracts and sky-high bills and exploding plans. You know, those ones where you sign up at one price and then they jack it up halfway through your contract?
Yes.
As customers, we're all pretty fed up with crazy fees and those big, ugly cable boxes that you pay for into infinity. And what about having to wait hours
so funny.
just
You
for the privilege of having the cable guy visit? The cableopoly rank dead last in customer satisfaction, and it's no surprise. Seriously, they're 46th out of 46 industries. I could go on and on, but instead, well, take a look at this.
Can you hurry up, please? Because the game started.
I can't find it.
Just use the guide.
Wait, this isn't the guide?
You're clearly reading off a script.
To get sports and news, I have to sign up for something called a mega bundle.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
How about Tito with hit it? Yeah, I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. Help share this around.
Your call as soon as possible.
No, I don't want a bigger bundle. I don't need any of those channels.
The next agent will be with you shortly.
I guess this is life for Zoe after she married Peter Clavin.
No one told me my bill was going to double after 1 year. Why would I sign that?
They're breaking you down.
No, I don't want to sign another contract. I just want to know why my bill keeps going up. What are these fees? There's a mandatory franchise fee and an equipment leasing fee.
Is there a fee for you to stop telling me about it?
Yeah, right. It's not
Why
even
would I want
everywhere.
an alarm system? And I need a landline because why? I literally just wanted the game. Ugh.
Maybe it's time to cut the cord.
No cable? But my shows.
But it might be better for your stress levels.
Who said I was stressed? Piece of son of
Well, they're at monetization. No, I'm playing. That's not going to mess monetization
Listen, it's
up.
no wonder people are fleeing big cable in droves, and they're shifting to
I
streaming.
wonder how much they paid
And as you
Zoe.
probably know, at T-Mobile, we've done our part to accelerate the streaming revolution. First, we made it easy to stream all you want with Binge On, our groundbreaking Uncarrier move.
By the way, I know her real name is
video
not
streaming
Zoe.
at
I just know
scale
her
for
as
the
Zoe
first time.
from I Love
And
You,
then
Man.
later, with our Uncarrier
one of my
move
favorite
that went
movies.
all in on unlimited data, ending the era of the data bucket for good. And one of our most popular Uncarrier moves ever was when we added Netflix on Us to our family plans at no extra charge, just for being a T-Mobile customer. Now we're taking the next step and launching T-Vision. Because despite all the popularity of streaming, did you know that some 65% of all American households are still stuck with cable or satellite? Can you believe that? 65% are still
Add T to
putting
the
up
Team
with all that
Pixel.
nonsense.
I appreciate
Why
it,
are they
man.
doing that? It's simple.
So Vibe isn't live
news
channels.
and sports. Nearly 80% say that's why, and the cableopoly knows it. They hold these fans hostage by bundling live news and sports with hundreds of other channels that you don't want and you don't watch. Even the streaming services designed to help you cut the cord with live TV like YouTube TV and Hulu Live look a lot like big
Ooh,
cable
they're
these
attacking
days.
Google.
Over time, they've gotten more and more bloated.
They're attacking
forcing
Google, but
you
they're
to pay
using
more and more for these
Google
huge bundles,
TV
especially if
or
you want
Android
what?
as their
Live news and sports.
software
In fact,
for
5
that
of the
that
largest
dongle.
cord-cutting providers have raised prices 15 times in the last 3 years, some almost doubling from the price where they started. Something's got to
Yeah.
change, and that's
It's not
what
all
the
bad.
Uncarrier does best. We force change. Just like we changed wireless for good, now we're going to change TV for good.
Change your network for good.
T-Vision is TV done right, with everything you love about cable and streaming without all the stuff you don't love. And there's something in it for everyone. We're launching 3 different T-Vision services.
I still like live
One
TV.
for live news and sports. That's T-Vision Live.
No need for
One for
T-Vision if you
entertainment.
use Terrium
That's
clones or Fire Stick
T-Vision
or similar.
Vibe. And one that unifies your a la carte streaming services. That one's called T-Vision Channels. First, you can get live news, sports, and more starting at just $40 a month with T-Vision Live.
Yeah, at least they
For all
got
those
Cartoon
people out there
Network,
still putting up with big cable just to get live news
Bravo,
and
Cartoon
sports. For
Network,
them,
Cozy
T-Vision Live
TV.
is hands
I
down
don't care
the
for
best
CNN,
cord-cutting
Disney
option out
XD,
there.
ESPN,
With
Fox,
your favorite
Fox News,
channels
Fox.
from ESPN and ABC, NBC, Fox.
Hey, they got
Turner,
National
Disney,
Geographic. I like
and many
watching
more, including
documentaries.
many local affiliates, all at an
Telemundo.
unbeatable price, starting at just
You like
$40
Telemundo?
a
Yeah, I
month.
like Spanish.
The average
I've
cable
got to have
customer
it.
spends nearly $40 a month just on fees, just on the unadvertised fees.
You're not wrong, but people are too
that
lazy
cable
to even
customer
take advantage
can
of that.
save nearly $1,800 a year just by switching to T-Vision Live. That's what the
That's right. I
Uncarrier
like
has
Telemundo.
always been about.
I like watching
We're launching
telenovelas.
3 different T-Vision
It's so
Live
dramatic.
packages, ranging from $40 a month up to just $60 a month, all with top-tier channels and all the live news and sports you could want. NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, Golf Channel, the big TV networks, we've got them. The big news networks, we've got those too. This lineup at these prices is unheard of. So that's T-Vision Live, a total game changer for anyone who wants live news, sports, and more. But not everybody does. In fact, a lot of people just want entertainment channels with movies, drama, and reality TV. They want it simple and they want it low priced.
Okay.
For them, we created T-Vision Vibe. It's made for TV lovers with a great mix of 30 of the most watched entertainment networks out there, like AMC, BET,
Animal Planet.
Hallmark, Discovery, Food Network,
They got
HGTV,
BET, Comedy
Nickelodeon,
Central.
TLC, and so many more.
Oh, it does
So
have
yeah,
MTV.
you can binge all those Walking Dead episodes and get your 90-day fiance fix, and it's just $10.
Does VH1 even
TVision
play
5 is a
music
great
videos
addition for
like?
anyone already mostly just streaming. It's a great complement to services like Netflix, or for anybody out there who wants to drop cable and stream some of the most popular basic cable channels out there. And third, there's TVision channels. Today, we're all streaming other services with
I
individual
think it does have
apps,
access
but
to local
that means
channels.
a lot of MacGyvering, different logins and payment methods, and a bunch of added complexity. So we're bringing all those a la carte streaming services together in one place with one bill, one login, and one account where you can manage it all. TVision Channels starts out with Stars, Showtime, and Epix, and a lot more on the way. And finally,
Okay.
we're introducing a new streaming device called TVision Hub for the easiest way to watch it all on your living room
Which
TV.
runs
And
Android.
it's just $50, and you own it. And it comes
And
with
yeah,
an
they kind of
easy-to-use
attack
remote
YouTube
and advanced
TV.
features like voice
That's kind
navigation.
of funny.
TVision Hub runs TVision and just about every other streaming service out there because it's based on the popular Android TV platform. Now, before I turn it over to the team to show you these TVision services in action, I've got to say that we're launching a lot more than just great
Your wife likes the
low-cost
Hallmark
TV
channel?
today. This is TV done the
What kind of shows do they
Uncarrier
show
way.
on Hallmark?
So it's simple and
I
straightforward.
know Christmas
and easy
time
to
they show
use.
some good stuff
no
on there.
boxes and no bloat, right-sized lineups. You can get one, two, or all three of the TV branded services we talked about today. No annual contracts, no exploding plans, one bill for your wireless and TV, and one login to manage it all in the T-Mobile app. And when you need it,
I wonder if
help
that dude
from
was
real
like happy
people,
to be
not
like have a
robots,
photo taken
as
of
part
him.
your T-Mobile team of
Customer service
experts.
rep.
That is TVision. That is TV the Uncarrier way. So get ready to
VH1 and MTV
uncable
seems to
everybody.
show you
And now I'm
more
going to hand it
quote
over to the
reality
team
TV
to
than
give
they
you the
do music
world's
videos
first
anymore.
demo of these
Dang.
TVision services.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Benefield.
And I'm Julie Goldthwait. And we're so excited to show the world TVision Live, Vibe, Channels, and Hub. So let's dive right in.
Bro, she looks like she took a pill
First,
before
you
she
gotta get the
started.
TVision app. And we've made that super easy. It's one simple app that works on all your
I'm sorry, I'm
screens.
being
just
an a-hole
download it
right
on
now.
your phone or tablet from the app stores and watch on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Android TV, or the new Google TV. Or you can take the new TVision Hub. It's a full Android TV system. You just plug it into your TV's HDMI port and a power source and connect to Wi-Fi. And you're ready to watch on the big screen.
Now, the
Yeah,
first thing
NBC
you'll
is
notice
local
is
channel.
that this looks a lot like what you're used to. That's on purpose. The TVision app is familiar and future forward.
Of course,
got
the
the
UI
familiarity
looks
of
just
cable
like Google
and the
TV.
advanced features of streaming apps. Our lead engineer says he designed it to be just as easy to use for his mom as it is for his daughter. So you'll get the best of both worlds. You'll see a familiar guide, familiar controls, familiar experience. But you'll also get more advanced features like the ability to set a recording on your phone and watch it later on the
Didn't
big
it give you
screen.
like 100
Or maybe I'm
gigs of
watching in my
cloud?
living room and need to make my son dinner. I can pause my show and pick up right where I left off on my tablet in the kitchen. So as you can see, the TVision app is designed for the way we live.
And the second thing you'll notice is we bring together all of your services into one UI. So if you signed up for Showtime,
You know, this could
and
possibly,
TVision
if
channels,
they
it'll
don't
show
have a
up
deal with
here as an
Netflix anymore,
integrated
this
part
could
of the
possibly be the
experience.
replacement to Netflix
Same
on
with
us.
TVision Live or TVision Vibe. You can surf
Yeah.
through all your live shows in the guide to watch now or record for later. Or head home to the Home tab if you know you want to watch something from a specific network or service. You can check out the Shows and Movies tab for live and on-demand programming. And with TVision Live, you'll have 100 hours of cloud DVR,
100
so you can
hours.
record and watch anytime on any device.
Now, let's check out this new TVision Hub. It's built on the open Android TV platform, so you can customize your TV lineup with hundreds of other streaming apps that aren't
Yep.
in TVision channels for an integrated viewing experience. When you search with the Hub, you're searching across all your streaming services, TVision Live, Vibe, and channels, as well as Netflix, YouTube,
Someone's
Hulu,
calling me
and
from
any others you
Mexico.
may have. And we've included voice
Google constrained
navigation
the
with
call for
Google
me.
Assistant. You can even connect it to Bluetooth headphones.
I
and
love that
gaming
call
controls
screening from
for a really
Google.
complete experience.
Finally, one of my favorite things about TVision Hub is this remote control. It looks a lot like your cable one, so you're not going to feel lost. But it's also designed for the ways we watch now, with shortcuts to Netflix and YouTube, and magenta shortcuts back to the TVision app, your guide, and your DVR. It's quick and easy to flip between your apps. And there's a shortcut to the voice navigation Dwayne mentions, and that can do a lot more than just control your TV.
Right.
And that's a first look at TVision. Now back to you, Mike.
Thanks, team. Great job. That is awesome. I've been using it for months now, and I love it.
Why is it when he says that he looks like a guy that's like for Hair Club for Men?
Executives who joined the new T-Mobile.
I'm not
with the
just a
Sprint
CEO.
He leads
I am
the
also
team
a client.
that built T-Vision, and he oversees T-Mobile's home internet and other emerging businesses. Dow's got even more to tell you about T-Vision.
We set out to make TV fun again and finally make cord cutting easy. Because let's face it,
I don't think this guy's human.
The other big reason people stay
If you don't know me by now,
is because cutting the cord is complicated.
I like to be sarcastic about these things.
They stay because cutting the cord is too hard. And if you can successfully switch
he has
to a
like
streaming
no
app,
emotional expression. It's like Commander Data from Star Trek.
For years, you've been left to fend for yourself. Figure it all out on your own until now. Because when you switch to T-Vision streaming, you get tens of thousands of T-Mobile employees in your corner in retail locations all over the country.
Are they going to show
on the
T-chains?
phone and online. And our team is ready to help you cut the cord.
Nobody's shaking booties on there.
Can help you figure out the best options for your area and the best way to get the channels you want, including local stations. And that is our secret weapon in TV. We don't just have great products, we have great people. And they're ready to help America.
Well, you need to strengthen your network.
So get ready to cut the cord, cut the cost, cut the crap. And because TV is more important than ever, we're going big at launch. Nationwide big.
They lost
monetization.
All be available by Sunday, November 1st, when T-Vision services launch for T-Mobile postpaid customers.
Then later in November, we'll launch nationwide.
That's probably from
for
Mexico
Sprint
again.
Customers. And then next year, we'll launch for prepaid and eventually non-T-Mobile customers. But starting today, absolutely everyone can go to T-Mobile.com/T-Vision, enter your email, and we'll let you know when T-Vision services launch for you. Finally, we've got one more big announcement to make. One more big reason to get T-Vision Live. We're excited to announce that T-Vision Live TV Plus.
Someone keeps calling me from
Live
Mexico.
Zone customers will receive Apple TV Plus on us for a full year. And they can also pick up an Apple TV for just $99 after rebate when you sign up by December 31st. This device is normally $179, so that's an $80 savings. It's a great big holiday gift to the Uncarrier family. Back to you, Mike.
It's not a holiday
Thanks,
gift
Tal.
unless T-Mobile works
today
great
is
in
a
your
big
area.
Day. People are ready for choice and change in TV, and that's exactly what we're bringing. That's exactly what we do as the Uncarrier. We fight on behalf of consumers. We right wrongs.
He's trying to copy
We
the
fix
mannerisms
pain
of John
points.
Ledger. You guys
We
notice
keep
that?
at it until we get it right. Now that these T-Vision services are here, we can't wait to get them rolled out to you. But T-Vision is just the beginning. Because remember, the cableopoly aren't just the country's biggest TV providers. They're also the country's biggest home internet providers. And their ISP customers aren't much happier than their TV customers are.
Same
This
with your customers who are
incredible
upset on how their
5G
network has
network
been
we're
over the
building,
last
we're getting
year and a
ready to
half.
deliver 5G home internet.
Call
So that
John
millions of people across the country can finally cut the cord with
All right,
big
hashtag
cable
Johnnaby.
for good. So stay tuned because we're just getting started. Remember what Uncarrier 1.0 unleashed in wireless all those years ago? The cableopoly had
I have
better
Apple
buckle
TV
up.
Plus
The
free for a year.
Uncarrier is here, and we won't stop.
You know, let's find out what this person's about. I'm gonna share this call with you guys. Hello.
Bueno. Hello. Te digo que no.
I don't know who it is. They're trying to call somebody. Whoever had this number for, this is my Google file line I just got. They're probably trying to call whoever had this number before. It's not their number anymore. But anyways, yeah. So, wow, it's a bit interesting. Let's see what you guys got. They're losing 3 customers today, guaranteed. Yeah. So you know what? Like the idea is not bad. Okay, this is my takeaway from it. The idea is not bad. I honestly feel like that this move was set in motion, especially in the fact of the whole thing with Netflix and Netflix raising their price and possibly maybe T-Mobile moving away from Netflix. Maybe not. Because you get Netflix on us. But this would be like a replacement and a better replacement to Netflix on us because you have a lot of options there that you can really work with than just whatever's on Netflix, right? Netflix, I believe, does not give. Actually, no, they don't. They don't give local channels and live TV app here. They don't, right? It's just on demand videos and movies. So this would actually be a better replacement to it. But the problem is not, so much of like the pricing or any of that type of stuff, because it actually really is lower pricing compared to what you would pay for satellite TV or cable or anything like that. It really is. It's the network. Like, you're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to people about cord cutting. And oh my gosh, am I glitching out again? Let me know if I'm glitching out again. Oh my gosh, man. But you're preaching to the choir to a lot of people, right? Of this option. The problem with this option is that you have to have T-Mobile coverage for this to work. And we all know our friends have been covering this for a long time. A tiny glitch? Okay. Our friends are covering this. Our friends are revealing a lot of things that T-Mobile's doing. And the sad thing is that they don't invest as much enthusiasm as they have for something like this, for T-Vision or for all their other things that they do. They don't have that same enthusiasm or that same business mentality towards investing in their network. To me, that seems to be the biggest problem with them, is that aspect. I personally feel like that, if you have strong T-Mobile coverage in your area, then of course you're going to find this to be absolutely fantastic. But for those that have not so good coverage with T-Mobile, obviously are going to hate this. And this is not even a bad thing, This really isn't. I mean, we'll look at the different packages right here. I'll have that up there for you guys. I mean, yeah, you got T-Vision Live, right? And T-Vision Live sports, latest news, access to NFL Red Zone plus more, and then 30 plus channels. And that's $40 a month, and that's on top of your already wireless bill, right? Yeah, and if you don't want to go with that, you can go with T-Vision Vibe, which is comedy, drama, lifestyle, music. That's $10 a month, and that's like the Hallmark Channel, Home and Garden TV, TLC, much more. 30 plus channels, and then you have T-Vision channels which you can add on to T-Vision Vibe or T-Vision Live, or I think you can just have it as its own. And that's just like Stars, Showtime, and Epics, and that's $6 a month. $5.99. That's not bad at all. But again, the biggest problem is having T-Mobile coverage. That's the problem, Mike Sievert. That is the problem. Your network is not dependable in a lot of places. And sure, I'm not saying that Verizon's network is dependable in a lot of places or AT&T's is dependable in a lot of places, right? Network coverage is going to vary. But hang on, let me take this call. Hello? Hello? Yeah, who you trying to call? Buenos dias, who you trying to call? They keep hanging up. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta block this call. They're gonna keep calling back, and it's funny. Golly. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't know who they are. I'll let Google answer them next time. Is it ad free? I don't know if it's ad free. They didn't really talk about that. They didn't even say if it was ad free or not ad free. You know what I mean? And that's the one. That's one thing about the TV market, right? Is you remember live TV, like over the air TV from way back in the day, right? Had commercials, right? We didn't call them ads. There were commercials. They had little jingles to them and whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? Do you guys remember the Oscar Mayer commercial? You know, my baloney's got a first name. It's OSCAR. Yeah. Well, if you guys don't know that, then okay. But anyways, they had commercials, right? And then they revolutionized TV with cable access TV, cable TV. And the benefit of cable TV was that there was supposed to be no commercials, right? So people got a subscription to cable TV, but cable TV wasn't making money based on subscriptions alone. So then they brought in commercials. They slowly started sneaking in commercials into cable TV. And the same thing with satellite TV. Satellite TV was supposed to be the same way as well. Satellite TV was not supposed to have any commercials, and then eventually started having commercials. Commercials will always be there. So, I mean, I don't know if this thing's going to have ads, because today it's not commercials, it's ads, right? You know, you play a game. If you play it for free, there's an ad that happens every now and then. If you watch Tubi TV has, I call them commercials. Everyone else calls them ads, but there's ads in them, right? So, I mean, right? Verizon and AT&T are more dependable than T-Mobile. Facts are facts. That is true, though. That is true, because even in places where I do have T-Mobile coverage, like here in Phoenix, I have T-Mobile coverage. I have Google Fi, which uses T-Mobile. I have T-Mobile coverage here. But when I compare it to Visible, are my download and my downlink and uplink speeds the same? Yeah, but when I live stream from Visible and then I live stream from Google Fi, which is using T-Mobile, is it the same quality? No. My Google Fi line will crash on a Periscope stream. Visible, it may get down to a little pixelation every now and then if it's in spotty, weak area for Verizon. But other than that, when I have live streamed from my phone that uses Visible, some of you guys who watched the live stream said that the live stream looked clear, even though Visible has poor latency. It really does, but it still handles live streaming on YouTube from the YouTube app. So, I mean, that's the difference, is that, where Verizon has weak coverage, Visible has weak coverage, we know it's weak coverage. When it's supposed to have decent to good coverage, it has decent to good coverage. When it has great coverage, you love it. You can tell when people are like, Verizon is king or AT&T is king. The problem with T-Mobile is that you could be in an area that's supposed to have great coverage, and the great coverage feels like semi-decent to decent coverage. And that's bad. That's really bad. I know some of my friends, they love to dog T-Mobile and completely trash them, and some of you guys get a kick out of it and you guys laugh about it. But in all seriousness, want T-Mobile to get better. We need them to get better. We need these companies to battle over what additional features they give to their monthly subscribers rather than the actual network coverage. We need the network coverages to be on par with each other and have them duke it out over what you get. With Verizon, you get the Hulu bundle with Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, and then with T-Mobile, you get T-Vision and Netflix on Us, and with AT&T, you get whatever they decide to opt with. We need those things to be the reasons that people, that these companies battle for customer supremacy. We don't need AT&T and Verizon to be full of people because they're sick of T-Mobile, because then obviously network congestion. If you pack everybody on the same highway, eventually things are going to slow down. And so the only way for these companies to remain really good as far as their coverage with data connections, that it literally, they have to get better. T-Mobile has to get better and start taking some of those subscribers back to open up those freeways, right? Freeway 1, 2, and 3, which is Freeway 1 is Verizon, Freeway 2 is AT&T, Freeway 3 is T-Mobile. T-Mobile is going to have better flow because there's not a lot of traffic on it, because a lot of people are taking the off-ramp and then merging on to either Freeway 2 or Freeway 1, which eventually will become congested. You know what I mean? It's the reason why, that you guys hear Snead telling people like, no, don't come to Verizon, it's because he knows what's going to happen in cities where people jump and are primarily on Verizon, and everybody's going to have, I'm not going to say that you guys are going to have really bad connections, but it won't be as fast as you would really enjoy it to be when you have a lot of people on there. They have great customer service, great features. Their network is just garbage. Yeah, they needed to get it better. If you hate ads, commercials, get rid of them. Subscribe to YouTube Premium. But I mean, that's YouTube Premium, Michael, is that's for YouTube. What they're talking about is TVision. Like, is TVision going to have ads in their stuff? Just like Tubi TV, which is a great a great app that you can download on your phone that has movies and TV show episodes. It's great. It's actually really, really, really good. It has commercials though. If you can deal with commercials, then you're totally fine. It's kind of like was it Sony's Crackle, like that. But that's what I'm saying. As far as the YouTube side, I mean, if you don't like ads on your YouTube videos, then yeah, you would go with YouTube Premium, obviously. But yeah, that's just no. I mean, I don't know where they're going with this. It's great ideas, and that's the thing. Like T-Mobile comes up with really good ideas. Okay, like all BS aside, T-Mobile comes up with really good ideas for features for the customers. The problem is that they don't have anything to support it, right? Like, everyone talks about the layer cake, right? The layer cake. Well, T-Mobile's building a cake where the foundation cake is like maybe 6 meters in diameter, and then their next level of cake on top of that is 8, and then the next one on top of that, which is like all the stuff like TVision and Netflix on Us, is like 10 with icing on top of it, right? But how's the cake gonna balance? It's gonna tip. You don't have a solid foundation to support all those layers of cakes. Your cake is spouting off more like in a funnel than it is in an actual like even layer. And that's the problem. That's the problem with T-Mobile. Paul Boyd, hey, what's up, man? Hi. Welcome back. Everyone has a television service now. Yeah, they do. There are other options out there, and that's also what's going to hurt this TVision thing, right? I mean, for those who are T-Mobile shills, obviously they're going to do backflips, cartwheels, and they're going to cartwheel down the hill, and they're going to scream at everybody, get TVision. Totally fine. You know what I mean? They like T-Mobile, they like TVision, but to other people out there, what would be the whole thing? I mean, for it at home, if you have home Wi-Fi, you're okay, right? You're okay. But some people are always on the go, and yeah, they're not going to be able to utilize this unless they have like superb T-Mobile coverage, like they're yielding, a very good uplink and downlink. Then they'll be okay. So I'm not saying that this is going to be bad nationwide. Like, no one's ever going to be able to experience this thing. Like, no, let's be truthful, right? Like, I tell the truth on this. I don't try to just sway to one side. There are going to be lots of people that's going to be able to take advantage of this, and it's going to be a great service to them, obviously. But nationwide, no, it's not going to be. Yeah, this is only for T-Mobile customers. That's what it says. Let's see here. Let me go back to the thing itself, because I remember I was reading it. So the fine print, plus tax, available to qualifying T-Mobile wireless customers with app. So I don't know if you have to exactly be a T-Mobile customer, but it says available to qualifying T-Mobile wireless customers with app. So I guess it's just only them. I have T-Mobile service on my tablet, so maybe I might be able to actually sign up for this and try it out. I don't know. Well, we shall see, because my tablet does use a T-Mobile tablet line, and that's that. So yeah, I'll try it out. But other than that, I mean, it's fairly decent. I think it's a great idea. I just think that there's more that they have to do with it. T-Mobile is saying Sprint needed to merge with T-Mobile. I call BS. Say T-Mobile needed Sprint. They did. They needed their 2.5 gigahertz. They needed their band 41. They needed that above anything else. And the thing is like when it's available, right? Like, it's available Oh, when did they say it was going to be available? I know that. Oh yeah, right here at the bottom. So November 1st, it's available to T-Mobile customers. That they can subscribe to T-Vision services. Starting November 13th is when Sprint customers will be able to add T-Vision services to their wireless plan. So Sprint customers get it 12 days later than actual T-Mobile customers. So that's also something to keep in mind. Sweet. I'm getting T-Mobile later today. If everyone is on 5G, look forward to network congestion. Having phones and 5G internet service seems fishy. Why would it seem fishy? I mean, LTE is still good. Don't get me wrong. Like the whole masquerade that in order to enjoy something like this, like T-Vision, you have to absolutely have 5G. No, you don't. LTE will be fine. But you have to understand something. If you're streaming it on LTE, you're not going to get the highest quality in like the quality of it, right? So if you're looking for like a high res 1080p, you're probably not going to get that with LTE. Probably the best that you'll get in clarity would be in DVD quality 480p. It's probably what it's going to be on the LTE side of things. Now, if you have 5G or if you have home Wi-Fi, of course, you'll probably be able to utilize that 1080p full res HD. I didn't hear anything. Did you guys hear when we were watching it? Because I know I was like, kind of cracking jokes and being sarcastic. But did you guys hear anything about 4K? Did they say you can watch things in 4K? Let's see. T-Mobile absolutely needed Sprint. I'm really trying to catch up with these. T-Mobile's problem is that they lost John Ledger. He was not just a good CEO. He knew how to promote and market the products and services. But it's not only just about marketing the products and services, Michael. It's also about having a network that can back it, right? You can stand there all day with the bravado and market this thing really good. You could have had Steve Jobs go up there and market this thing, and there's no problem with that. The problem is that you don't have the network to really back it. If you don't have anything to back it, to power this thing outside of, outside of just telling people use home Wi-Fi, then, because their whole thing is to have it on the go, wherever you go. As a T-Mobile customer, have it wherever you go. Why the laugh, bro? To who? Terrible vision. LOL. 5G was invented to give you cancer. That's why I walk around here. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, no, it's not going to give you cancer. TV equals terrible vision. Can't use band 41 in my house. Well, once I step outside, I get it. Usually on band 66 for semi-fast LTE. Yeah. 720 is rolling out on LTE, Tito. Many carriers are allowing 720 on LTE premium plans. Yes. Okay. See, there you go. So, I mean, even if you don't connect to 5G and you have LTE, you should still be able to see it in, semi HD quality, which is fine. When you're looking at it on a screen this big, semi HD is fine. It's not going to kill you. Unless you're watching something else, but that something else wouldn't be one of the 30 channels that's given on T-Vision, all right? PH is not a channel on T-Vision, just to let people know. So, I didn't hear anything about 4K. Yeah, I thought so. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, what's up, Alex? John Ledger gave everything to customers except a reliable network. No, obviously that's just because they didn't have the money to build it out. If 5G internet will be available, does that mean internet providers like Comcast would catch up speed-wise or lower prices? Ooh, that's a good question. Who knows, man? I don't know about them. Yeah, I think I would see them actually kind of lowering prices. I really think I do. At least on their basic stuff. You know what I mean? For internet deliverance and faster speeds. I mean, obviously, they're going to try to be competitive in ways and have like a good pricing that would yield them some residuals to have and say that they made profits. But for like their lower tier stuff, I'm sure they're going to lower that down even more, just to kind of like hook people in, because that's how your ISPs are, right? They hook you in with those, like what they were talking about in the whole event. They were talking about how people tend to like the cable companies tend to give you this entry level promo pricing, and then your bill jacks up like halfway through your contract or whatever and whatnot, right? And that happens. You know what I mean? That's the hook and bait. And yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna hook you with the lower prices. They'll hook you in, and then all of a sudden they're gonna jack the price up a little bit on you to where they used to have it. So it's kind of interesting. The laugh you giggled when I said I was switching to T-Mobile. Oh no, I was just this is a laugh. Not like I'm laughing at you. I mean, I'm using Google Fi, so if I was to laugh because you were switching to T-Mobile, who the hell would I be to laugh? I'm using Google Fi that uses T-Mobile. It'd be pretty idiotic for me to do that. But it doesn't laugh. Because, honestly, some people just won't switch to T-Mobile. At least in the community that we're involved in, a lot of them wouldn't say they're switching to T-Mobile. So it's just kind of like unique. Be safe, Gene. Oh, Gene's popping out. Gene, if you're gone, take it easy, bro. Let's see. I think they'll kill it. This is a great offer for the customers, no lie. I mean, yeah, and if they lose anything when it has to do with Netflix, right? I would consider this to be like a good supplement to losing Netflix on us. If their customers gravitate towards this, then T-Mobile would have the advantage to say, okay, you know what? Let's end our agreement with Netflix and get rid of them. Imagine 5G TV, a 5G cable box, a 5G Fire Stick TV. Yeah. Let's see. Xfinity needs to either tell the truth about their unlimited plan or offer a real unlimited plan. How long until we see Amazon Mobile? I don't think it's that far down the road. Amazon Mobile. What do you mean? Like their own service? Like how Google Fi is, or like their own mobile phones? Because I think they had the Fire phone. That didn't do so well. What are you talking about? Comcast already has fast internet. I get 600 megs down and 17 megs up with Comcast. T-Vision, stupid name. Shake that taffy. What the hell? I love T-Mobile. Okay, now I don't even know if you're being serious, Apple Watts. Bro, T-Mobile's giving out free T-Mobile flashlights today. Really? Oh, for Halloween coming up? Yes, at Amazon Mobile. I don't know. I don't know when Amazon's going to do that. But, if Amazon did that, would you subscribe to it? And who do you think whose network do you think they're going to piggyback off of to provide service? That's the other big question. I'm just speaking on that. I mean, because Google Fi uses T-Mobile, right, and they use U.S. Cellular. So that's something that I don't know. Anyway, setting up something here towards the end of the podcast here to kind of share with you guys. So I was just setting that up. So anyways. Let's see what else we got here. So I think they would piggyback right off of AT&T. There's not a lot of MVNOs that do actually do deals with AT&T. That's the crazy thing. T-Mobile has the most MVNOs. Yeah, they do. Obviously, probably because the agreements between them and T-Mobile probably yields like a cheaper pricing. You know what I mean? Like it's a cheaper payment for them to piggyback off of. Verizon has a cult of customers. Sorry, typos. Yeah, no worries. No worries about typos. If I can make it out, it's all good. You don't have to correct it. Anyways, so you guys know that I normally do my podcast for about an hour. It's getting up to that mark. What I wanted to share with you guys right now, a little gameplay that I did on the second channel yesterday regarding the game Immortals Fenyx Rising. I don't know if some of you guys are into video games or whatnot. This was actually the demo for Google Stadia, and I'm actually going to share that, like opening 10 minutes of it or less. and just kind of like just go through the chat right now. So let me go ahead and share that with you guys. The game's actually pretty good. I'll commentate on it. It's actually pretty good, and that's the reason why like Gene, when he watched it live yesterday, he probably was wondering why I wasn't speaking so much. Is because I was going to share that with you guys today. So I'm going to share the demo of Immortals Fenyx Rising, and just kind of like give you guys my take on it, and just kind of go through the chat here before I close it out. There we go. Yeah, so we'll see what else we have here. Make sure the volume's not too high. See, AT&T and Verizon aren't the best to MVNO off of. Too many restrictions. Yeah. Should probably publish your podcast on Spotify. It does go to Spotify. It goes to Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. It goes to all of those. Penalization from Comcast must stay the same. Cyberpunk 2077 got delayed again. Yeah, I heard about that. You should stream more. I like the way you think. I stream every day. Every day in the morning. Like if you look at my channel after this ends, there's live streams every day. I go live every day. Just turn on notifications. You won't, I mean, notifications on YouTube is not always the best, but yeah. Usually around this time, between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. is when I start. And then I stream for about an hour. Has anyone used Circlin? No. I haven't even heard of Circlin. T-Mobile towers may look good, but their performance is poor. Yeah. Sorry I've been quiet. I'm not a tech geek. You don't have to be a tech geek to hang out here. You can always just say what you feel, man. I don't stop anyone from talking, and I don't let anyone bash anybody else just because they know more or less about tech. That's the whole point of this, is for everyone to gather and speak their thoughts. Whatever you think and feel, share it. Meme at this point. Are you looking forward to Scream 5? I don't know about them doing that.
Their facades still and empty. The gods within, lost. But not Fenyx. Fighting with all her might.
When they reboot movies, it tends to have lost the effect that it had when it first came out. So I don't feel like it's going to be interesting unless it's a very damn good story plot. I don't think I'm going to care too much about Scream 5.
The great warrior Philoctetes had been left to die. A snake bite.
I didn't know you had.
How did he survive?
You mean a YouTube channel?
Why did Odysseus pick him up and carry him to the Trojan War?
Have you ever played the original Myst from Ubisoft? Not the one on the Play Store. No, I haven't played it.
Stop fantasizing about random nobodies and tell the
So this part of the game kind of tripped me out. The conversation between Zeus and Prometheus. And just how it's like you have this feeling this game is gonna be like one of those serious adventure games, and then it throws comedy into it.
That she was destined to discover the lost secret of the gods.
Zeus, the Cyclops' cave was in the great
Circle Inn is supposed to be a site that pairs people up with other people who have space available on their family plans from. Oh, no, I've never heard of that. That's interesting. I'll probably look into that and talk about that.
And what is the secret of the gods?
Oh, you don't know
about
that, do you? Oh, master of knowledge. Well,
I'll look into that, Kathy. I'll look into that game. Sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, what a view!
So, like, the dialogue between Zeus and Prometheus is just hilarious.
Keeper of the secret, but he was silent. The poor wretch had been frozen by the sea witch Circe's icy magic.
Circe is on another completely different island.
Or is she?
Also, she doesn't have ice magic.
Not ice? I see. She sees things and then transforms them.
Their dialogue is just like, how do you take this opening seriously with them two arguing?
I bet you that you cannot enlighten us with one truth during your story. Not one.
Done. What's your favorite fruit?
The fruit from Grandma Magaya's garden. Gods, I miss the taste.
Yeah, if you want, you can send it to me on
Juice
Twitter.
So rich, it would flow down my chin. Divine.
But like my Twitter handle
Oh,
changed, so
yeah.
hang on. I gotta update
Those
this while this is
babies
playing.
were delicious.
Babies? From the mosaics? You know that's just a visual metaphor, right? The fruits of the earth are not literally babies.
Ah, that explains the soapy aftertaste. Right.
The soapy
If
aftertaste.
I lose the bet, you will be allowed to partake of the fruit. Now, if I may, Fenyx realized only the song of the sirens would free the Cyclops from Circe's spell.
Circe, you're mine.
Oh boy.
Not quite. Circe and her pops, Poseidon, had sent reinforcements.
All right, there's my my online handles, like for Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Who's a big fan of iPhones and stuff like that? Well, I'm going to head off. Bye, everyone. All right, take it easy, Kathy. Thanks for coming in and have a great day.
Odysseus had taken flight to the island of the siren song on his mechanical wings. He wore a pair.
Did you get a look at a show called Lovecraft Country? No, I haven't.
You know that Odysseus visited Circe after Polyphemus.
All right, Michael, take it easy, man.
Go on.
Fenyx was not so lucky. Wingless, she just had to believe. Fenyx hurtled through the air, and then a miracle. Odysseus' wings appeared on her back.
By the gods, I can fly.
Those do not belong to Odysseus, and she's had them the entire time.
What the hell, Latrell? All right, take it easy, man.
She just had to believe.
So the gameplay is actually pretty good on this thing. I actually like it. I'm gonna buy this once the demo's over. I think the demo's over on the 29th. But I'm caught between a rock and a hard place because I can either get this or I can get Visage. And like, I like jump scare games, but I really like this game too. The gameplay, like the mechanics, is really good. The graphics is amazing on it. The story plot is kind of unique because you know it's an adventure game, yet you have this dialogue between Zeus and Prometheus that's very comical. Oh yeah, she's got that axe. That axe does some major damage. Now I'm trying to figure out at this point like all the game mechanics in this. So it's actually pretty good though. I didn't realize it, but there's a chest there that obviously has some stuff, so you have to go in it. And then the Phoenix bird follows you wherever you go, but stays in the air. Yeah, this game's actually pretty cool. So I'll be playing more of the demo again later on the gaming channel. I'll probably talk about Scream 5. Let me look into the movie Scream 5, and then I'll talk about that later on the live stream on the second channel. But yeah, so with this game itself, I mean, I'm like seriously impressed with it. Obviously, yeah, I do want to get this game. I want to get to the end. I want to beat it. I want to know the whole story. So yeah. Really?
Fenyx couldn't wait to have the secret of the gods in her clutches.
That's funny.
She would rule over all Olympus.
You know she's trying to save all of you.
Why would she do that?
Maybe because we gave them more to
Because it's
start.
actually twitter.com/DTito Escobar. I don't know if you see it down here on the ticker, Twitter @DTito Escobar. That is my Twitter handle right now. There. Hold on. That is my Twitter handle. So. But I mean, like the game mechanics is cool. You have obviously you can see the blue bar is your stamina bar, so it's not like you can climb things like forever. If that stamina bar runs out, you do fall. So you do have to gauge the height of what you're trying to climb to know if you're going to be able to make the climb or not. And of course, you also have blue potion, which can re-up your stamina. So the mechanics of this game is just I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. For some of you guys who are probably more hardcore gamers than me, you guys will probably think differently, and that's totally cool. I mean, everyone has different opinions. I'm not out here to say anyone else's opinion is wrong, but like I've always been more into like retro games, like Super Mario Brothers for like Nintendo and stuff like that. So playing something like this is just a little bit different for me, and I actually like it. I've been playing other games like first-person shooter games and stuff like that, trying to get a feel for those types of games. I've tried playing PUBG. I'm not too good at it, but I'm trying to get better at it. And then playing Dead by Daylight, I actually enjoy playing that game. And I want to play Visage, which, I don't know. To me, Visage is like probably one of the most scariest games I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys heard of it or seen it or have played the demos on it, but it is absolutely crazy. And to me, I think will mess with your head the longer you play it. So, but that game comes out on October 30th. Let's see. Oh, you don't need that. Okay. My other girl's 24 years old. Gotcha. I thought, obviously, like, because the way that the wall looked, I thought the rock could break it, but obviously it doesn't. But yeah, I don't know if you guys ever tried playing on Stadia. You guys try it out. It's not bad. I don't know. Some people have the different opinions. Some people like hardcore gamers and they're like they don't like it. I think the service on Stadia is actually pretty good. I like what I get out of it. Being able to switch from mobile device to tablet to laptop whenever I want.
Until the mortal fell.
So yeah. To me, it's a pretty good game. I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna play the whole entire 1 hour demo of it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with me during this podcast. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you watch this in the replay, #replay crew. If you are one of my mods, #Demon Days. Appreciate you guys for holding it down. And then on the second channel, I'm gonna look into Scream 5 and research a little bit of that. I'll talk about that probably in an hour from now on the second channel, Super Duper Stadia. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to that. That's where I game, talk about comics, movies, do reaction videos. And you guys can see my reaction video to Visage on there too, if you guys are curious about what that game's about. I did reaction video to a bunch of other. I'll get you guys a link. As a matter of fact, hang on one sec. Here is the link to the second channel. I'll post it in the chat. And I'll re-screen share it again so you guys can see what the channel looks like. But yeah, I do live streaming on here, gameplays and stuff like that. Also, just to let you guys know, on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, I actually do a, I guess like I don't know, I guess you could call it a talk show or something like that, where it's just like it's open talk, which basically means whatever subject that whatever I talk about, or if I have guests that join on that, whatever we talk about, it's no holds barred. The only thing that I do not allow is forms of hate speech. And what I mean by hate speech is like directly attacking somebody's belief or opinion, right? It's a very opinionated talk live stream, and it's open. It's the channel is a cone of silence, so whatever you say in there, stays in there. I do not wish for it to go out into the world, and I hope people can respect that. But whatever we talk about, you know what I mean? You can say what you want to say, and I hold it down to where no one's oppressed from saying what they want to say. Whatever side you believe on certain topics or whatever, you're freely open to talk about it. And I'm hosting those like once a week on the weekends. So hopefully you guys come to see that. But as you guys can see, I've been playing Immortal Fenyx Rising. I demoed that yesterday. I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. It was originally the Mr. Pixel channel, but since I am working with Ray on Pixel Lifestyle, this is what I've converted the channel to, which is a gaming channel. So I left the original videos, like the Google launch event. I left that live stream there for people to see it. But yeah, judgment-free zone. Absolutely, it's a judgment-free zone, and you can say what you want to say, and you don't have to feel like you have to hide your real thoughts, in fear of persecution. No one's allowed to persecute another person just because of what they believe. Otherwise, they get the boot. They get banned completely from the channel of ever coming back. So if you guys want to join on the chit chat for that, or even just come in and chat, you don't have to come on as a guest and talk. You can just be in the chat. If you guys want to, you guys can. And I love having dialogue. I love listening to different perspectives. It helps broaden the picture of whatever discussions that we have. So I do hope that you guys will go check out the channel, subscribe. And yeah, gameplay, comics, movies, the whole shebang. I'm doing it there, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to look up things about Scream 5, and I'm going to do a live stream in about an hour on that channel about Scream 5 and talk a little bit about that. Maybe I'll do a little gameplay more on Immortals Fenyx. So that'd actually be pretty cool. Hey, Paul, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And my daughters appreciate that. That's going to go to them for whatever they want. You guys are really amazing. Just on a side note, I do want to tell you guys, for everyone that comes in and watches and hangs out and talks to me, you guys are really awesome for doing that. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, and you guys chose to go ahead and click the link and watch my podcast. So I will always be humbled and appreciated of that. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah. I hope to see you guys on the other channel. We'll talk about Scream 5 and some other movies. Maybe I'll do, maybe I'll do like a horror movies live stream and just talk about them for about an hour. So I hope to see you guys there. Again, link in the chat. Thanks so much for checking it out. Also, link in the description too. I think I put a link to the Super Duper Stadia channel. Check it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow also for another tech podcast show. As always, aloha.